All right, yogis. Oopsie. Wonderful to have you. Let's come into a seated position. If you want to sit on something, there are blocks, or if you're happy to just sit on your own sit bones, it's also fine. We'll start class with some stillness, just to check in. So settle into your seat. Take a breath in to uplift and open the chest, and then close your eyes. And just notice without judging about it, without really categorizing anything. How do you feel this morning? And how would you like to move on your mats? Some days we feel very, very strong and we can take it a notch up. Other days we're like, you know what, I'm going to take it easy. And that's all good within these classes. So let the breath be your priority now while you sit still. Pay attention to your breath. Slow breaths in, slow breaths out. In my morning meditation, actually even before I woke up, like an intention or a theme was presented, and the word adaptability came up. Being adaptable. We can practice that on our mats. We can adapt the practice according to our needs. When we practice that here on our mats, we can take that into our lives as well. And then when I read in one of my books this morning, it was all about change, and adaptability are very linked. And the saying was from an old philosopher, no man will step in the same river twice, because the river will have changed. And so will the man have changed. So change is constant. Let's embrace it, flow with it, and try to be adaptable like a river. Maybe that's a nice theme or intention for you today for your practice. And also for the day, notice yourself resisting change when things don't go according to plan. Most things tend to be slightly different than we expected. And change is always around. And also when we practice our yoga practice, doing it in exactly the same way will also get us the same results. So being open-minded to try things slightly different, I think it's always a good intention. And you can place your hands in front of the heart, the gesture of union, of celebrating your uniqueness, and at the same time, very much acknowledging that we are all connected. A moment to set an intention, whether that's linked to our collective theme or whether you have your own personal intention or dedication. Bring it into the mind and to the heart. And then we bow our intellect, our head towards our fingertips, towards our hearts. And then when you are ready, you can come into a child's pose at the back of your mat. So your big toes touch, your knees are nice and wide. If we're using blocks or if you're using weights this morning, make sure they're at the top of your mat. You can already split them. So there's one weight on each side. And then just feel into your child's pose, feel into your hips. And know that you can come back to this child's pose whenever you want. In our yoga practice, there's no space for you have to do this. There's no forcing. There is space to just come back here, breathe and connect. So take a break when you need it. And walk both hands over to the left side and let your right hand rest on top of the left. And now breathe into the right of your body. The right rib cage, the right lung can fill up nicely. Breathe into the nose and out of the nose. Breathe in to walk the hands to center and over to the other side. The left hand can rest on top of the right. And then let your head rest in between the arms and breathe towards the left side of the body. The left lung is widely spread. So in yoga practices, we go into deeper layers of our being, not just the body, not just the muscles, also the mind will observe. When we reach an edge, we use the breath to stay kind and gentle while we practice. And the breath is a very, very important element of our practice as well. Now come back to center, walk your hands and place the hands shoulder width apart. Let the head rest for one more breath. Breathe in, come into a tabletop. So your hands are under your shoulders and your knees are under your hips. Reach the right arm forward and the left leg back. Think length rather than height. Feel your core engage. Take another deep breath in here. Knee, nose, elbow together around the spine. Inhale for length, active fingers and toes. Exhale around and tuck the spine. Good. One more time. Breathe in. Round and tuck. Breathe out. Inhale for length. Exhale, tabletop. Bring both hands down to the floor. Hands to the top of the mat. Poppy's pose. So the hips stay above your knees and you melt your chest down towards the floor to nicely open into the armpits. 3 rounds of breath here. Soften the skin on your face. Notice your breath. Slow breaths in through the nose. And if you can, slow breaths out of the nose. Just warming up slowly. And then come into an elbow plank. So you can shift the weight forward towards your elbows. Stay on the knees. Or if you want to intensify the shape, you tuck your toes and lift the knees. You'll notice a difference. I give options so you can take the options that serve you. Take one more deep breath in. Hips to the floor and toes point, swings pose. Lift your gaze, look at the horizon, breathe and smile. It's Monday, the sun is shining. Take another deep breath in. Nose to the floor, hands next to your rib cage. Tabletop, press onto the knees. Exhale, child's pose, hips melt towards your heels. Back into your tabletop, breathe in, find your shape, breathe out. Left arm, right leg, find your pointer, take a moment, ground to the right hand, looking good. Breathe in here. Knee, nose, elbow together, round the spine, loosening up the spine, shoulders and hips. Inhale, breathe for length. Exhale, make yourself nice and small. Inhale, one more time, lengthen. Exhale, around and touch chin to chest. Breathe in, find length. Exhale, hand and knee down towards the floor. Cow stretch, look up. Tailbone comes up. Tuck your toes, downward facing dog. So it's our first down dog of the practice. And if you're not 100% sure, I like to come through a plank pose. Keep the hands and the feet where they are. And then just try to really prioritize length in the spine. We stay here for a bit, so you can just pedal out the legs, bend one knee, bend the other. Maybe come a little bit forward and backwards. Just feel into the body. Take 3 more rounds of breath. And then we come into a still downward facing dog. Take a breath in, lift both heels up and away from the floor. Exhale, hover your knees just above your floor and press your chest back. So it's like you're going to jump into a pool. Inhale, plank pose, forward, core engaged. Bend knees, exhale, downward facing dog. Sit bones, lead your spine up to the sky. 2 more like that. Inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, hover your knees just above the floor. Looking good. Inhale, plank pose, push forward. Exhale, downward facing dog, full stretch. Last one. Inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, hover the knees. Inhale, plank pose, come forward. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lovely work. Inhale, bend your knees and look forward. Exhale, step or jump to the top of the mat. Halfway lift, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold forward, soften the neck and the shoulders. High mountain, arms up towards the sky. Breathe in. Twist to the right, exhale, and then hold it here for a moment. Moving the right hip forward while the right hand is moving backwards. Inhale, high mountain, nice. Exhale, twist over to the other side. Hips stay the same. Twist from the belly button up. Inhale, high mountain, arms up. Exhale, fold forward, soften your neck and your shoulders. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, plank pose, hands to the top of the mat, feet to the back of the mat. Toes or knees, take a deep breath in. I'll show you different options. All the way or halfway. First your face, then your chest, then your tummy. Nice. Cobra pose, breathe in. Point your toes, activate the legs, lift the knees. Exhale, soften. Tabletop, breathe in, tuck toes. Exhale, downward facing dog. So those are vinyasa flows. Now you can totally skip those as well, knowing that we will meet in downward facing dog. Inhale, bend your knees and look forward. Exhale, step or jump to the top of the mat. Let's bring our feet hip width apart this time. And take a halfway lift, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold forward and find your weights or your blocks. And then we come into a Utkatasana. So you sit down in the weights or blocks. You can glue them in front of the heart. Good. Torso pointing straight forward. Stand all the way up. Bend your elbows behind you. And then sit back down. Now with the breath. Inhale to stand up. Exhale to sit down. There we go. 30 seconds. 30 seconds. Off we go. Yeah, nice breathing. Looking good. Try to squeeze those elbows in towards your face so the elbows don't go wide. Yep, that's it. Stretch the arms. Arms are straight, bent, straight and bend. 4, 3. Looking good. 2. Utkatasana, sink all the way down, hold. Now you can do bicep curls. If you want to hold the weights differently, make sure your spine is nice and straight. Your collarbones are broad. 5. The legs are feeling it. Sit a little deeper. 4, 3, breathe. 2, fold forward. Bring the weights to the sides of the mat. Take a halfway lift. Lengthen the spine. Chaturanga, step back so we can meet in down dog. Option here, toes or knees. Breathe in, high plank. Exhale, half plank. A cobra or up dog. Our toes are pointed. The thighs are off the floor. Transition, downward facing dog. The last thing to flip are your feet. Take a deep breath into the nose and a sigh out of the mouth. Right leg lifts, 3-legged dog. Lift the right leg up to the sky. Right knee to your nose, exhale. Nice, Emma. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Right knee to the right arm, exhale. Inhale, 3-legged dog, lengthen. Knee to the left arm, exhale. Inhale, 3-legged dog, lengthen. Knee to your nose. Now you can stay here and just extend the leg and come back in. Or you can do mountain climbers, 30 seconds. Off we go. I'll time it for us. This is your opportunity to get your heart rate up. Yes, that's it. That's the sculpt bit. Really getting our heart rate up using our own body weight to improve our fitness, our strength, our mobility. Good work. Last 10. Speed it up. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Downward facing dog. Nice work. Breathe in. Maybe even a sigh out. Inhale, bend your knees and look forward. Exhale, step or jump to the top of the mat. Take a halfway lift, lengthen the spine. Fold forward, soften your neck and your shoulders. Find your weights, high mountain, hands in front of the heart. Good. Bring the weight into your right foot. I will mirror you into your right foot, and your left toes hover just above the floor. Good. Now you can choose to bring one weight above your head and one weight in your waist. So it's the other arm that comes up. Yeah. Or you can bring 2. I can't do that with blocks, but you can bring both weights into the one hand. And then your knee to your elbow. Good. Breathe. Focus your eyes on a fixed point that will help you with the balance. As soon as the eyes start to wander, balance is more tricky. 10, 9, looking good. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, knee into chest, single leg Tadasana. Inhale, low flying warrior. Exhale, weights can be at your heart. Reach those left toes backwards. Hold for 3, 2, gentle step back, crescent lunge. Refind your feet, and there we go with our bicep curls. The front knee stays above the ankle. The back heel is off the floor. Make sure all toes are touching the floor, including your pinky toe. Yeah, so that left knee goes straight down. Keep it safe. Broaden the chest, look at the horizon. 10, 9, yeah, 8. Good focus, guys. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hands to heart center, lowest point. 15, 14, woo, yes, feel the legs. It's Monday, Let's wake up our bodies, our minds, and prepare ourselves for a beautiful day ahead. 4, 3, 2, star pose. Turn your toes out, 45-degree angle. Nice, and then we swing. One of my favorites. If you have sensitive shoulders, go shoulder height. And I'll try to speed it up a little bit. So you can even move, nice Emma, faster than your own breath. In yoga, we move on our breath. In Sculpt, we can try to actually speed it up, speed it up, speed it up. 10, 9, 8, looking good. 7, 6, 5, 4, woo, 3, 2, star pose, hands to heart center. Bring your feet into warrior 2 feet. Right toes forward, left toes slightly in compared to the heel. Right arm straight up to the sky. So this is where we differ from yoga, where we lean back. Here we go straight up because we've got a weight in our hand for the safety of the lower back. Exhale, extended side angle. You can follow that weight with your eyes. Good. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, extend. Looking good. 4 more. Inhale. Exhale. 3 to go. Your legs are statically working. Your upper body is dynamically working. Yeah, last 2. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, reverse warrior. Left. Exhale, extended side angle. Now you can stay here. Personally, I like to make my stance a little bit shorter. And then you can bring 1 weight or 2 weights in your left hand and pull it open. Into a twist. Open it up. Weight to your armpit. That's it. Now, the tendency sometimes is to lean on the right arm. So if you want to do more core, you actually let the arm press on the inside of the knee rather than the elbow on the thigh. And you'll notice the difference is less leaning, more core work. 10. Yep, that's it. 9. Looking good. 8. 7. Exhale. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Right arm up. Reverse warrior. Just a transition. Wiggle your hands down. Low lunge. Now step back into your plank pose. Your right hand can go flat on the floor. Left arm up with or without your waist. Now we pulse our hips up and down, up and down. If this is a little bit too intense, please bring your right knee down to the floor. Good. 10, 9, 8, looking good. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, weight down to the floor, plank pose, breathe in. 10 tricep push-ups. 10, so the elbows go close to the body. Drop to the knees if you want to make it different, if you want to make it a little less intense. 5, 4, good. 3, 2, downward facing dog. Lovely, full stretch. Take a deep breath into the nose. Try it out. Inhale, bend your knees and look forward. Malasana Squat. The feet jump to the outside of the hands, like a little froggy. And now we repeat that. So the hands come flat to the floor. You jump into a bend down dog, and you jump back to the front. Hands can come to the heart. There we go, 30 seconds, froggy jumps. Speed it up, get your heart rate up. Nice. Whoop. Make it feel light. Yep. 10, 9, 8, 7, breathe, 6. I know, 5, I can feel those legs too. 4, 3, 2, Malasana Squat. Wiggle it out, bring your bum down, hands to heart center. Woo! One more deep breath in, lengthen the spine, fold forward, toe heel your feet to touch. Take a halfway lift, lengthen the spine. Chaturanga Dandasana, step jump floats. Inhale, cobra or upward dog. Exhale, whoo, downward facing dog. Out of breath, take 3 rounds of breath here to refine your breath, to slow down your breath. Elbow plank, back into your elbows, toes or knees. Take a deep breath in here, dolphin pose. You can flatten the palms, lift your bum, and then from there, you walk your toes closer to your arms, press your chest back. Walk your toes closer, press your chest back. Option to stay or to lift your right leg. So you're in a 3-legged elbow down dog. So it's a dolphin with the right leg up. Here you can do 10 little hops. Bend your left knee, keep the right leg straight, and then take 10 little hops. 10, 9, maybe the feet will clap. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, change sides, stay or left leg up. There we go, your break is coming. 10, 9, 8, yes you can, it's Monday. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, embryo pose. Knees together, option to take a sip of water or take a little break here with the hands to the feet. I'm gonna have a little sip of tea. 4 rounds of breath. Yes, we are way more awake than a couple of minutes ago. Shifting our energy, shifting our mindsets, and prioritizing our own health. What else is there that is more important? Maybe love, health and love. Remember our theme of adaptability. Things will be different, things will change. With a mindset of adaptability, courage, we can do so much more than we think we're capable. We can adapt things, do our best. Good, hands come forward, tabletop. Exhale, downward facing dog, full stretch. Just check if your weights are at the top of the mat, split so you can grab them when you need them. Left round, left leg, 3-legged dog, lift it up. Knee to your nose, exhale. Inhale, 3-legged dog, lengthen. Left knee, left arm, exhale. Inhale, 3-legged dog, fabulous. To the right arm, exhale. Inhale, 3-legged dog, lengthen. Knee to your nose, mountain climbers, off we go. 30 seconds. Get that heart rate up. A little sweat won't kill you, yes. Focus your eyes and keep breathing. You can go as fast or as slow as you want, or you can hold. Come on, there we go. 10, speed it up, 9, 8, little faster, 3, 2, down dog, well done. Breath into the nose,
Sigh it out. Inhale, bend your knees and look forward. Exhale, step or jump to the top of the mat. Take a halfway lift, lengthen the spine. Fold forward, soften the neck and shoulders. Find your weight in your hands and stand all the way up. Samastitihi. Weights can be at your heart center. Now we step onto the left foot. Right foot hovers. The knee is slightly bent, so it's bouncy. The right arm can come up. Yes, focus your eyes, breathe in. There we go, elbow and knee. And the wobbling is part of the game. That means that something is changing, that the knees and the hips and the ankles are getting more stable. Yeah. Take nice breaths, good focus. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, just too cute, 3, 2, and 1. Knee in towards your chest, low flying warrior. Find the weights to the heart center, reach those right toes behind you. Yeah, nice, Emma, balance, breathe, keep your eyes focused. Big step back, soft landing into your crescent lunge. Take a moment here. I've got a line on my mat, so if my feet would be on the same line, it would be quite tricky. So I step them a little bit apart, like you're on 2 train rails, and then you've got more balance to do the movements. Yeah, that's it. Now breathe. Exhale when you stand up. Move the energy into the body. The legs are waking up, core connected. Actually, your whole body is working. Compound connected. Not isolated, all together. 5, 4, 3, 2, lowest point. There we go. Pulse it out. 10, 9, 8. Keep your eyes on the horizon. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Star pose. Big press. Turn the feet out to the side. Nice. There we go. This time you hold on to your weight just in front of the groins. Sink down into your squat. Now pull them up towards your chin. Yep. There we go. Breathe it out. So your blocks or your weights are moving in a vertical straight line from the floor in front of your chest up towards your chin. Elbows up. Good. 12. Speed it up a little if you can. Squeeze the bum. We might feel this tomorrow, but that's okay. That's all right. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Star pose, hands to heart center. Feet move to warrior 2. Left toes forward, so we're facing the front of the room. Bend the knee in the direction of the toes. Reverse warrior, left arm up, straight to the sky. Extended side angle, right arm up. You can follow the weights or the blocks with your eyes. That's it. Inhale to reverse. Exhale to extend. 4 more rounds. That is 8 movements. Good. Right and left. 3, 2. Last one. Reverse. 1 more extended. And then you can choose to place that left elbow on the thigh, or I like to make the stance a little shorter and glue the arm on the inside of the thigh. Then your core works more. All right, there we go. Open it up. 1 weight or 2 weights in that right arm. Core is strong. Yep. 12. 11. Pull that right elbow behind you. 10, 9, 8. Woo, feel the legs as well. Move that whole body. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse warrior. Left arm up and over. Transition, low lunge. Wimble your hands down to the floor. And this time, left weight to the side, left elbow to the floor. Come into a side elbow plank. Good. Right arm up to the sky. Now notice that your feet, you're on the sides of the feet. Come back into the toes. So you're in an elbow plank on your left elbow and you press the weight all the way over towards the side. So we're twisting. Flip the feet, right arm up to the sky. Come to your toes, level your hips with the mat, press the weight to the side. This is quite strong. So if you want something a little less intense, you drop the knees to the floor. And then you keep that left knee down, both knees. All good. 15 seconds to go. Yee, I know. This is tough. You can do this on your knees. Come on, come on. This is your body. This is your health. 5, 4, 3. Got some good news there. 2. We have 2 arms, 2 legs. So let's do the other side. I will face you. You can just swap elbows. I just don't like to turn my back. Set yourself up onto the side. Hold on tight. There we go. Work that core, work the arms, work the legs. Everything is connected. Nice. 9, 8. No need to rush it. Yeah, bring those hips parallel back to the floor. 5, 4, 3, 2. Both elbows down to the floor. Elbow plank. Hold. Or if you want more, feet wide, feet together. Feet wide, feet together. There we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. And hips down, swing pose. Yeah, it's yoga, but it's a slightly different style. It's benefiting your mental and physical health and a bit of cardio. Good work. Take one more deep breath in here. Nose to the floor, hands next to your rib plate. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, child's pose. You can lift your chest, have another sip of water. How we doing? All good? Nice. Okay, you can come onto your knees with or without your weights. Knees are hip width apart. And you're trying to move your upper body. This reminds me of that really good clip of Michael Jackson where his body goes like, it's very similar. Press your shins into the floor and you try to move your whole body back until you're like, uh-oh, and then you come back forward. Rather than first moving the bum and then the shoulders, everything goes in one. Your core is engaged. Option to add on the arms. When you lean back, pretend somebody is punching you in the stomach, gently. No aggression in yoga. But you're trying to protect your organs by engaging the muscles. That's it, Emma. Good, nice, Marley. I'm sure. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Weights down towards the floor. Sit down and bring your feet to the top of the mat. Sit bones can be released with the hands. Whatever works for you. Make sure both sit bones are equally to the floor. Lean back, Navasana, both pose. Options here is to stay, to let go of the legs, or maybe even point your toes. Take a deep breath in, half boat. Back up, inhale, exhale. 6, knees are bent is also fine. Then you just help yourself a little bit. 4, 3, 2, 1. All the way onto the back. Right leg up to the sky. Left leg hovers just above the floor. Pulse up and down. If you want to use your weight, it may come behind your right leg. Lift your shoulder blades up, shoulder blades back down. Press the lower back into the floor. 10, 9. Option here to bring the left foot to the floor if you have a sensitive lower back. Good. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Both feet down towards the floor. You can place 1 or 2 weights, but the blocks it's a little different because the weights are heavy. So I'm not sure the blocks really serve, but if you have weights, the weight will help you a little bit in this exercise. Touch the back of your heels. Keep the nose pointing up. 2 up to down with your hips. There we go. You go halfway, all the way, halfway, hover. Yes. 45 seconds. Press into both feet. Lift your hips. Nice. Up and down. Feel your hamstrings work, your butt muscles, and even the lower back. Halfway. Stay with it. Maybe even close your eyes. Notice the sensations. Notice which muscles are moving. Front of the body opening for 5, 4, 3. A new day ahead. 2. Hips all the way back down towards the floor. Weights to the side. Left leg up to the sky. Right leg can hover or be on the floor. Weight can be behind the leg. There we go. Pulse it up. Shoulder blades off the floor. Yes. Yep, a little bit of old school. 10, 9, 8, good, 7, almost there. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, everything down, bicycle sit-ups. This is it, your last separate core. In yoga and in yoga sculpt, we do a lot of core. Every time you lift the 3-legged dog, knee to the nose, it's all core. But it's so nice to get a stronger core. It will protect your lower back. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and take a little break. Both feet down towards the floor. You can bring the soles of the feet to touch and let the knees fall out to the side. It's called Baddha-Konasana. And just take a moment here to feel what we call the prana, the life force, the sweat, the heart rate, the breath. Connect with the sensations and the messages of your body. And then sway your knees from side to side. Right, left. Oh, crack, nice. I love it when there's a little crack in my back. For 3, 2, and then hug your knees in towards your chest. And start to rock and roll a little forward and back. We'll do a little bit more standing, and then we'll go down to the floor. We'll meet in downward facing dog. You can flow through your full vinyasa if you feel like it. So you've got time, or we meet in downward facing dog. Refine the connection to your breath. All good, Emma? Yes, there we go. Nice. Right leg lifts, 3-legged dog. Inhale. Knee to your nose, exhale. Inhale, 3-legged dog, Lester. Right foot outside your right hand, runner's lunge. Right arm up to the sky for an easy twist. One more deep breath in. Both hands down to the floor. Now flatten the palms and bring your thumbs really close to each other. We'll do 10 switch lunges. Make sure there's nothing on your mat. You just press into your hands and switch your legs. If that's too much, you step. There we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, Malasana Squat, both feet top of the mat. You can interlace your hands and release your index fingers, and then we stand all the way up. Good, 10 times. Inhale to stand up, 10, 9, exhale, inhale, exhale. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Feet together underneath your body. Utkatasana, inhale. And then lift your right knee in towards your chest. Good. Wind removal pose. Hug the knee in towards your chest. Find a moment to balance. Tree pose. Foot can come onto the ankle, the calf, or on the inside of the thigh. Yes. Hands to heart, maybe above your head. Or if you want to challenge, you can try to look up towards your thumb. Ooh la la. The wobbling is fine. It's part of the process of your muscles knowing where they are. 3, 2. Samastitihi, hands to heart center. Well done. Inhale, high mountain, interlace your hands. Exhale, Utkatasana, sit all the way down. Fly your chair, lift your heels, wing your arms behind you, hold. A dristi is a point for your eyes to focus on. For 3, 2. High mountain, inhale, arms up, very good. Exhale, fold forward, soften your neck and shoulders. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. We meet in down dog. Step, jump, float. It's up to you. If you jump, jump into bent elbows. Inhale is cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Big breath into the nose. Sigh it out. Left leg, yogis, breathe in, 3-legged dog. Knee to your nose, exhale. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Runner's lunge, left foot outside your left hand. Last little bit of standing, left arm up, side twist, hold for a moment. Okay, there we go. Thumbs to touch. Take a deep breath in. Now, the more you press the floor away, you lift the hips and you can swap the legs. Push and swap. That's it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Malasana Squat. Nice. There we go. 10 times. Stand all the way up. 10. Find your breath. 9, 8. Feel the equal weight in both feet. Notice if you maybe have a tendency to press more into one heel compared to the other. Yes. 4, 3, 2. All the way up, toe, heel, your feet to touch. Utkatasana, breathe in. Hold for a moment. Left knee in towards your chest. Find your balance. We are there. So our beautiful friend Emma has cats all over her mat. Online. Very cute. 3 poses. There's cats and dogs flying through the screen sometimes. That's wonderful. Hands to heart, maybe up above your head. And you can look up to the sky.
or whoops towards the thumbs. It's just for fun. Yes. Trying is enough. Woo, it's difficult, eh? Okay, wobble, wobble, hands to heart center. Inhale, high mountain. This shows you how important your drishti is. Exhale, fold forward. Halfway lift, lengthen the spine. Step your left foot back, drop the knee to the floor. Rooted lunge. So in our rooted lunge, you bring your chin in towards your chest. So you round as a cat stretch. I like to come onto fingertips. If you want to put your blocks under your hand, it's also an option. Create a space between the shoulder blades. And it might even translate in quite a nice stretch here in the front of your left hip flexor. Look to the top of the mat, straighten the spine, half splits. Now you can walk your hands in. If you want to use your blocks or even your weights, you can, or the hands can be on the floor. 4 rounds of breath. Nice to start the day together. While on the mountain. Weights to the side, blocks to the side, pulse forward, low lunge, take a deep breath in. Flatten the palms, last 3-legged dog. Now open the belly to the side. Just shake your right foot, shake the knee, with that right heel, you can kick your own bum. Just extend it and shake it. Nice. Knee to your nose to half pigeon. So the right knee starts to turn out towards the outside of the right hand. Place your shin diagonally underneath the body. And then you can walk your left knee backwards until you have that sweet point. You feel it into the right bum. Option to place a block under your right bum to keep your hips level. And then you can come all the way down to the floor. Breathe, maybe close your eyes. So it was Lana, correct? I would place your knee a little bit more out to the side if you can. Or do you have, and 90-90? So if you know, often people with, I don't know if that would work, if the knee is is a 90 degree on that corner and a 90 degree, how does that feel? Better? Okay. And then if you slide the back leg maybe a little bit up towards, then and then you can even scoop a little bit of meat under, stay here, or you can even put the block underneath if it needs. This is a little gentler, I find, for the knee. But we're not here to force anything, hey? It's just to be with our bodies, to benefit our bodies. 4 more rounds of breath. If you're in your half pigeon, walk your fingers back, and then we all roll onto that right bum. Once you roll onto the right bum, your back leg is free to swing it around. I'll mirror you. Yeah, find both sit bones. And then look towards your left foot and just bow over the foot. Option to close your eyes here. Take a couple of nice soft breaths. Slowly roll the spine back up. Feel both sit bones grounding into the floor. You can reach the arms up to the sky and then twist towards your right side. Your right hand can come behind you. And every time you breathe in, you gently press into the fingers to blossom open the heart. And you may even turn your chin towards your right shoulder. And again, option to close your eyes. So when we close our eyes, we get less distracted by the environment, by the outer world. And we can just feel into our body, connect with our breath. We spend a lot of our energy outwards. There's an opportunity to just go inwards, your thoughts, your feelings, your sensations. Look towards that right hand and just slide a little further backwards until it grounds to the floor, and then your left arm comes up and over. Lovely back bend, and lift your hips there. Lift your hips up and away from the floor. Yes. Nice, beautiful breath in here. And exhale, gently bring the hips back down towards the floor. Crush your shins, roll over your shins and step into downward facing dog. Your last down dog of this practice. Left leg up, give it a shake. Can be straight, can be bent. Shake your legs, shake your ankles, shake your knee. Take a breath in, look forward, and then come into that half pigeon. So the knee turns out to the side. If your knees are sensitive, then you can roll onto the bum and come into what we call deer pose or 90-90. And I like to scoop some meat under the sit bone in that variation. There's always ways. Yeah, and then just soften down, relax. Gently bring your hands back under your shoulders and we all roll onto that left bum. So the right leg can swing around. I'll mirror you. Find your sit bones, look at the foot and then just round over your leg. Where's your breath? Notice the breath. And just realize with some movement, nice music, some good company, how we can shift our energy. Shift our focus. Gently roll up to a straight spine. And then lift the arms up towards the sky. Take a deep breath in. And then twist over towards the left side. Your left hand can be behind you or on a block as well if that helps you. And the chin can even turn to the left shoulder. Open the eyes if they're closed. Place the left hand further away. Press into it. So you can lift up your hips. Open up the front. A deep breath in together. Gently let the hips come back down towards the floor. And then we can scoop our hips to the top of the mat. And slowly roll all the way down. Hug your knees into chest. A little wiggle from right to left. And then release into your Shavasana, letting one leg descend down to the floor. If that feels okay for the lower back. Otherwise, if you have a sensitive lower back, you can just bring the feet as wide as the mat and let the knees knock in towards each other. Total rest. Close your eyes and practice the non-doing, the just being. The integration. Slowly take a deep breath into the nose. And sigh it out. Do that one more time. Notice the chest rising, the belly rising when you breathe in. And slowly exhale, let the air escape out of the mouth. You can keep your eyes closed for now. And just start with small movement of your fingers and your toes. Good morning toes, good morning fingers. Grateful for that beautiful vessel, your body. Incredibly intelligent. And then you can start to stretch your arms overhead if it feels nice. Or even a yawn. Hug a knee into chest, let the other knee follow. Roll onto your side. And then gently sideways, just press yourself back up in a seated position at your own time. There's no rush whatsoever. How can we be adaptable on our mats and off our mats? Flow with what life has to give. Thank you for being here and taking care of your own physical and mental well-being. Enjoy this beautiful, beautiful day. Namaste. Bye, Emma. Bye, Marley. Bye.